So in this video, we're going to go through 4 different add-ons and a manual way of creating panels and extra details to your models. So with the first one selected, we're going to do the hull plating and Greeble. So let's come in here, let's press spacebar to search, and I'm going to type in plating, add plates, and it's created some really nice plates. Now if I press N, bring up the side panel generating plates or plating generator. Come on, Marco. Let's increase the plating pattern. I can speak. Percentage wise, let's drop it down to 25%, make those panels a little bit bigger. However, I will subdivide so we've got more panels. So maybe we'll bring it down to 10%. However, I don't like the crisscross, I want triangles. And so you can see how it's added in these extra panels. Now let's go a little bit more. Let's maybe go 15% triangles. And so that's a really simple way of creating some beautiful panels, but it doesn't end there, sunshine. We come over into rivets. We can click on add rivets, and on each panel, it's gone ahead and added some beautiful rivets. I think that looks pretty schmick. Now over onto the next one, we will be using random flow. Now if I press tab into edit mode, we can see that we've got a mirror modifier on the X, the Y, and the Z. Now this works really well with symmetry. So from here, I'm gonna press Shift Q. Let's go random loop extrude. Click on that. Nothing is selected. Let's go into edit mode, make sure we select everything. Shift Q, random loop extrude, and we can go ahead and select all our extra details. Let's bring that menu back up with an F9. I would like to add in some extra edge loops, so let's go ahead. Sorry, wrong one, this one here. And we can go ahead and continue even down the path of adding more and more details. So I mean, this looks pretty cool, but if we look at our initial object, it's very similar, bland, I guess. So I've created this circle, and if I go tab into edit mode, you can see this is what we've got. Let's go Shift Q again, add random, let's go Shift Q, add a random loop extrude. You can see like we're getting some really sick panels. F9, and obviously we can come in and change the seeds to get some really interesting patterns. But then what else we can do is press Shift Q again, and we can go random panels. Let's go panel size, maybe we'll go 10%. You can see how we've come in and there's been panels that have been added in underneath. I really like this. We did use this a little bit on the giant spaceship that was created on live stream. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and a notification for when I go live, where we're creating this kind of stuff. Now the next one here is the Discombobulator add-on. It is available in Blender for free. So if we go into Discombobulate, it is right there. Put a plus sign next to it. From here we can press spacebar, type in the Discombobulate. From here, let's just go 0.1, and I'm going to press OK. And you can see how the panels have generated. Now the reason why they've generated only in this section is because if I were to select our box and go tab into edit mode, that was the only area that was highlighted. So go away, let's do everything. Discombobulate again, and we're going to press OK. I can now press F9 to come back into the menu. We can change all this. Let's go maybe 0.02 to the minimum height, the maximum height on 0.04. Nice. Let's get rid of the taper, 0.01 and 0.02. And you can see how we've created those panels very quickly like this. Let's come over into here, and this will be our surface add-on. So we've got a whole bunch of presets. This might look familiar to some of you guys. I'm going to select one of the presets, and we can add in a displace. Now be wary. This is adding geometry. Oh boy, it's a lot of geometry. Let's go into UV. And you can see how we've just added in this displacement map. If I were to press tab into edit mode, that's a lot of geometry. However, what we can do is we can click apply, then go into the add modifier decimate, and I'm just going to go 0.1 maybe, and we'll go apply, and you can see how we've decimated that down. So we've got all those features. So kind of coming from the back here is looking pretty good, but just be wary of complex objects because your machine may die. Now, last but not least, let's do it manually. So I've got my cube here, or whatever this is. I'm going to Shift D to duplicate, come over into the add modifiers. Let's go into solidify. I'm going to change the offset to 0. Let's go tab into edit mode, and what I can do is start adding in some edge loops. Control B, and we'll scale it down a little bit, delete faces, and we can just kind of go around deleting faces as we go ahead and add bevels. So putting bevel here, Control B, delete faces, obviously it's a little bit bigger. Then we can put an edge loop in here. Let's go G to the Y. And you can see this is how we can go ahead and create our own panels. Now I've covered that plenty of times in a different tutorial, but this is just 5 ways of creating some panels. I can get there.